On today's show, we got the owner of Tiny Mighty Micro Farm joining us to talk about her experience with growing microgreens from the beginning to where she is now and what coaching program has helped her. So get ready. Here's the owner of Tiny Mighty Micro Farm. Let's get into it. All right. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background before you got into microgreens?
Absolutely. I've been living in the same town for about 23 years, and I'm living in the southeast corner of the state, so it's super hot and humid down here. I've, I've got a family, a few kids. They're all getting older. I'm not going to tell you how old they are. I don't give my age away. In 2022, I came down with breast cancer and found myself needing to find very highly nutrient dense food and started doing my research and found out that the sulforaphanes in the cruciferous vegetables were extremely helpful in helping with the fight of almost any cancer, not just breast cancer, but any cancer. And then that led to further investigations where I discovered the nutrient concentration in microgreens. Different crops have different levels, but all of them together were extremely helpful in leading me towards my cancer remission.
So that's what got you interested in microgreens in general, to eat them for yourself for helping with the cancer, right?
We definitely started out eating them just for personal use, obviously. And the other thing that made sense for me was while I was going through treatment, it was actually something fun to do because I love to garden. And being sick and not feeling so hot when all the other fun things that go along with treatment, it was actually something to look forward to every day. And it was easy to do because it's just a tray with a little bit of dirt in it, some seeds and some water, and you throw it
Simple.
in a grow light. What do you know? You've got food, healthy, fresh food
Yeah.
right there in 10 days. It was really fun and rewarding. So I love the garden, like I said.
Yeah.
So it went kind of hand in hand for me, which is why it made sense for me to turn this into a business.
Awesome. So just to follow up, because I'm sure people will have this question when they watch this video, the cancer all good and everything?
Knock on wood, we are great.
Awesome. Good. So what was your biggest hesitation before starting a microgreen business?
My biggest hesitation was actually me as dreamed about starting this business because I would watch the YouTube video and algorithm would bring up the microgreen grower programs, the ads that would run for different programs to teach you everything you need to know in order to do this. And, sort of dreamed about it, but it was an investment that I really wasn't able to make at that time.
Yep.
And plus, I had a lot of doubt at that time. So a lot of it was me. But I still kept watching those YouTube videos, hoping that somebody would spill the beans and teach me how to do this out of the business. That never really happened. I was talking to a really, really good friend of mine, and he literally told me that I will never know until I actually try. And the beginning of actually, I guess it was about a year ago this month, I decided to take the plunge and say, you know what? I loved doing this so much during my cancer treatment. Why not give
Mm.
this a shot? I was actively seeking some mentorship at that point.